Ted Bundy murdered dozens of women and still got married during his trial. I mean, how is that even possible? Welcome to Looskeh. I'm Looskeh.
And I'm Master Mingo.
How does a serial killer end up with fans?
Let's find out.
Ted Bundy, law student, charming, good-looking, and a serial killer.
And while his crimes were making headlines, so were the women writing him love letters.
And it wasn't just letters. One of them actually married him.
Right in the middle of his trial.
I'm sorry to say that, but you watch a murder trial and you think, that's a husband material?
You think you are seeing a killer. They aren't.
Then what are they seeing?
A confident man in a suit, a calm smile, and a good story.
I'm gonna say something that might get me kicked out of here, but I'm gonna say it, okay?
I'm already disappointed.
If I didn't know who Ted Bundy was, I would probably think he looked kinda normal.
Congratulations. You just approved the entire episode.
Fine. Looks matter. Everyone judges people by appearance.
Judging appearance is normal. Judging character from appearance, that is where people get into trouble.
Alright, let's leave the 70s. Tic-tac time! Cameron Aaron was illegally street racing on Bayshore Boulevard, and then he hit a mother and a baby. The mother, Jessica, she was only 24, and she died at the scene. And the baby, Lilia, dies in the hospital the next day. She was only 12 months old, and then TikTok completely loses its mind.
With sad music, slow motion edits, and millions of views.
It was all for the killer, innit? I mean, people were literally saying he's too handsome for prison.
As of prison sentences come with beauty contests.
That's insane.
No, it's the same. The courtroom groupies didn't just disappear. They just downloaded TikTok.
You know what's weird? I mean, half the comments weren't even talking about the case. Just his eyes, his smile, his hair.
Because once the image becomes the story, the victim slowly disappears from it.
Okay, explain Jeremy Meeks.
You mean this one? He went from prison to modeling for luxury fashion brands.
See? You can't tell me looks don't change everything.
They change attention, not morality.
Still, that's crazy. I mean, one photo changed basically a man's entire life.
It also showed how quickly people write stories in their heads. Handsome, must be misunderstood. Good jawline, probably a nice guy.
Our heads are a bit empty sometimes. I mean, just get distracted so easy.
Lazy, not empty. Lazy, it looks for shortcuts. Sometimes those shortcuts are completely wrong.
Speaking of the internet, making questionable decisions. Wade Wilson.
The convicted murderer, covered with face tattoos.
His trial starts trending and suddenly people online are calling him some kind of attractive.
Some even sent love letters.
But face tattoos that looks like a comic book villain, and people think, I can fix him. Bollocks.
There is always someone who thinks they are the exception.
Years ago, while I was reading the case, I stumbled on a comment that was something like this. I know everyone else thinks he's dangerous, but he'd never hurt me. Please? That's rubbish.
History is full of people who believed exactly that.
Maybe people just like dangerous people.
No, people like exciting stories. Danger just happened to make exciting stories.
So they're not falling for the criminals. They are actually falling for the movie they're playing in their head?
Exactly. Reality is messy. Fantasy edits out all the ugly parts.
Then explain this one. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev. After the Boston Marathon bombing, there were people online defending him because they thought he was attractive.
Some saw a face, others saw what happened. Those are two different ways of looking at the same person.
I still don't get it. I mean, how does someone's face become louder than everything they did?
Because the internet is very good at turning people into characters. And characters are easier to romanticize than the reality.
You know who really creeps me out? Charles Supraj.
Because he didn't just look charming, he used it.
Tourists trusted him, invited him even, and traveled with him.
That's what made him so dangerous. People don't usually expect danger to smile at them.
See? That's scarier than wearing a mask.
A mask warns you, charms doesn't.
Then There is Richard Ramirez, complete opposite. Dark clothes, openly terrifying, and somehow he still had fans.
He received hundreds of love letters. Some woman waited outside the court just to see him. One eventually married him.
Okay, that one I genuinely don't understand. I mean, Bundy at least looks like the guy next door, and Ramirez looked like a sleep paralysis.
Different fantasy, same mistake. Some people confuse danger with strength, chaos with confidence.
You telling me some people see a walking red flag and think, perfect?
Some people don't chase safety, they chase intensity.
And then social media somehow made all of this worse.
Because now anyone can become an edit.
One slow motion clip, sad music, and a few comments saying he's actually kinda cute, and suddenly thousands agrees.
Algorithms don't reward accuracy, they reward attention.
So if enough people repeat something, it starts feeling normal.
Exactly. Virality isn't the credibility.
I noticed something here. I mean, nobody say, I love him because he killed someone. They mostly say, you don't know the real him.
Because fantasy needs hope. Reality usually destroys it.
I can fix him, understand him. Everyone else is judging him. I've seen those kind of comments everywhere.
Because almost none of those people knew him. They know clips, photos, edits, not the real person.
So maybe we're all easier to fool than we think.
Much easier. Attractive people get hired more, trusted more, believed more, even when they shouldn't.
That's depressing.
It's human. Recognizing the bias is how you fight it. Pretending it doesn't exist is how it wins.
You know what bothers me the most? I mean, almost every viral comment starts with something like this. I know what he did, and then comes the excuse.
Because once people become emotionally attached, their brain starts defending the attachment, not the facts.
So they don't actually change the person, they change the fucking story.
Exactly. It's easier to rewrite reality than admit you were wrong.
So Ted Bundy, Richard Ramirez, Charles Sabrage, Cameron Aaron, Wade Wilson, different people, different crimes, but the same patterns.
A face becomes a story, the story becomes a fantasy, and the fantasy slowly replaces the reality. Don't let them fool your judgment.
Thank you so much for watching this video. See you on the next one.
This is Looskeh.